Bless me. Hey guys, happy Thursday. That was painful. My gosh, that was hard. Whew. Since we got through that, we can move forward. Oh man. Okay. I have exciting things to say. I've also told Bane to go get his bathing suit on, and it was supposed to be seatbelt on the way home tonight. So I'm not sure how this call is going to go. I haven't been drinking. I just want to start by saying that. Um, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's been a week. It's been a week. Apparently, when you don't have a real job, you can just drive 5 or 6 soccer stars home in Primrose and Canoe Cove and all the places because you don't, you've got the time apparently, which is convenient. Okay, welcome. It's freaking October. I can't even get over it right now. Welcome. I'm so pumped to have you guys on this call. And if you're watching the recording because life happens, thank you for watching. And let's get this show on the road, right? If this is your first call with us, I would love to know, just because I'm nosy. Well, my name is Sarah Bernard. For those that don't know me, I should probably start with that before my stories, eh? If this is your first call, you can let us know in the chat. I'm just trying to look at the names. Hopefully you guys have invited all of the people you've recruited to the call because there was lots of recruits this month, which is amazing. And we're going to go through them. Okay. So welcome to October. Incredible. So September was about 30% more than August, and we're already on that upward swing moving forward in October. So if you're a numbers person, you can realize that things are definitely picking up into our busy season for sure. I did want to shout out a few people. The first person I want to shout out is Krista Dykstra. She did beat me in PV. It was by $44. Now, it was not what Ali posted because I actually had 2 orders that went somewhere else and then they got put on my thing. But I did go and look today and I was like, $44. She had
it was 1 cent. I would take it.
It's a win. It's a freaking win. Congratulations. I am, yes. And I've always been honest when someone beats me. Yeah. And this one was a tough one for sure. $44. I think Carla has beat me closer than that. And it's been tough. Not really, it's just for fun, but I absolutely great job, Krista. You completely smashed that month. There was like Krista, and then there was like the rest of us. And I'm not sure. She should probably be doing the kickoff call, to be honest. The second person to shout out is Jessica freaking Story. Is Jessica on? She rank advanced to senior rep this month. She is our only rank advanced, but she went from junior to senior rep, and that is a huge feat. And she has just been on fire, and her team is just rocking it. So congratulations, Jessica. I'm just so proud of you. And then we had a whole bunch of people here. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We had 18 people hit 1001 in September. That's incredible. So you guys might not think that's incredible. You guys might think, well, that's pretty good. But then when I'm talking to Jill McLaren, who is Isaiah Elite, she might even be Isaiah Presidential. She had 19 people hit 1001 on her team. So that's like, there's like, that's crazy. So congratulations to Shannon, Krista, Pam, Carla, Mandy, Amanda Meisner, Nikki. Nikki, you are on fire. What is happening over there? Man, congratulations to you. Lois, Tagan, Jody, Taylor, Cheryl, Jacqueline, Emily, Angela. We had 5 people from Krista's team alone. I think there was 5. Yeah, hit 1001. That's amazing. Allison and Kathy, Amanda Hobbs, congratulations to you, and Jessica Story, of course. So congratulations to all the 1001s. We do have someone, Kobe freaking Burley. I hope I said her name right, Mandy. She's a freaking rock star. 2,504. She got way more than 2,500, but she had 4 recruits. And just wow, she is like, her whole team is on fire. She's on fire and she's doing such an amazing job. So make sure you tell her I shouted her out. She'll probably watch the recording anyway. So congratulations to all those amazing people who have not only pushed past limits and stepped outside their comfort zones, but like, you grew your business, you grew your team, and you're just sharing the benefit with other people. And I just think that that's my favorite thing to do, as you guys know. So congratulations to you guys. There are a few things to keep in mind moving forward. We are going to be having 2 power hours in the next little bit. Now, these are going to be 30-minute sessions with me on recruiting. I was hoping to book in a couple more just normal generalized power hours, but I was going to talk to a few of the directors to see if maybe they could step up and do that. But yeah, so we've got some power hours coming up, and they're going to be scheduled in the team event. So just keep an eye on that moving forward. Like, keep an eye on the events. Well, I think you guys get notifications when I invite all, right? Like, you see that? Perfect. So pardon? She watching the Blues Jays game again? Yep, she probably is. Lois freaking Peters. Anyways, the power hours are coming up. We are having a special treat. We are having a couple guest speakers coming. The first one being Robin Eddy. It's all good, Lois. Robin Eddy, if you guys saw my panel, I didn't share that. Yeah, I did share it, but I'll share it again. But the panel that I was on with Robin and with Katie. So Robin was on my right, and she was one of the top PV earners in the company, and she has a very large team, and she has agreed to come and talk parties. I did a little bit of a Google form, and I've got lots of feedback, and some of which was people wanted more help with parties. That is not my forte. I struggle through it just like you guys, I feel. And although I'm always encouraging to solve for the problem and, pivot and all the things, it'd be nice to hear from someone who rocks parties, right? And she absolutely, like, I've talked to her backstage, very fancy. But I talked to her and she literally loves parties. Like, it's her, like, as much as I love recruiting, she loves parties. Like, it's her thing. I'm like, okay, I gotta have you talk and speak into us. So she's going to be coming. She's giving me a couple of dates tomorrow. We're meeting. So check that for the events. I don't actually have dates for you for any of this stuff because I'm a hot mess. I'm hot because my hair was straightened recently, but normally I would just be a mess. But yeah, no, it's all over the place, but it is coming at you. So 2 mini power hours for recruiting, a couple regular ones, I hope, in the month of October. The party training coming with Robin, and then we are going to be having someone else come on and talk recruiting with you. I'm just seeing your faces, but you guys didn't get my joke. I actually asked someone, I was like, maybe you can come train my team. And they were like, well, on what? And I was like, well, on recruiting. And they're like, over my dead body, I'm not coming to train your team on, no one will talk to your team on recruiting. I was like, why? They hear from me all the time. They don't care what I have to say. No, I'm just kidding. But you guys know, you probably, you can even predict what's going to come out of my mouth next often. So I did ask, I said, hey, we'll switch it up or whatever. And she's like, not a chance, not a chance. I was like, oh, okay, well, I saw this going differently. So I am now doing a recruiting training for them, and she's going to come and probably talk messaging, connecting, and all that stuff. Not recruiting, to be very clear. So that's all coming up. That might be early November, that one, but the party one is definitely coming up soon. So keep an eye out for that. I did want to remind you of a couple actionable items. So I know that there's new reps and there's reps that have really appreciated the discount, and maybe now they want to earn a commission coming into kind of like a busier, more expensive season with Christmas and all that stuff. I did get a bunch of messages about that and how to do that. So make sure if you have a team to reach out to people, because their minds can be changed, because different seasons bring different needs and expectations. And you can message people on your team, reach out to them and say, hey, listen, I know you really love that discount, but if at any time you need help with anything, I am here. Okay. Make sure you reach out to those people because, well, for instance, I was one of those people. I was rocking the discount until I wasn't, right? So, especially as we come into Christmas, I find a lot of people like to earn a little bit extra, right? So, I know that there's new reps on here as well, watching the replays, and then there's reps that have been here and have been, all in and doing the things. But I did want to bring up some actionable items, some daily actionable items that may help you with your business or may just kind of remind you of things that you could be doing or maybe should be doing from time to time. So for me, every day I try to do 1, 2, and 3. So I try to do one post or live or story sequence. Okay. If you're not doing that yet, you need to be. Okay. And if you're the thing with anything on Instagram or anything on Facebook in terms of stories, you're going to only do what you can stick to. So if at any time you've got 23 bubbles across the top, the little lines, right? And then the next day you got nothing, that's not building trust. That's not building your brand. That's not creating any sort of help or success for your business. So before you go on there and talk about all things Zaya or all things knitting or all things your dog, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Just know that it has to be something you can stick to. So for me, I do 1, 2, and 3. So I do one post, one live, or one story sequence a day, non-negotiable. So if you don't see my stories, I probably post it somewhere, right? Now, the only thing that I'll say about that, and that what I was trying to say, is that stay consistent. So if it's 3 story sequences, it's 3 times you're pressing that bubble or whatever, stick to that, right? Create some routine. Routine builds trust, and trust builds connection, and people buy from people who they trust, right? And sign up with people who they trust. The 2 is for follow-ups. I do 2 follow-ups directly related to Zaya, whether it is, hey, your party starts in a week. I would love to talk to you about the rewards. Or, hey, you got those light and tights last week. I would love to book you in for an event. Like, those are the kind of follow-ups. They're Zaya direct, they're Zaya related. And then 3 reach outs would be new conversations with people. Now, I don't cold message people. It's people that I have contact with or have connection with or have that I'm able to message. If you have to ask yourself what a cold message is, it's someone that you're able to message. That's not a cold message. So if they're on your Facebook, on your Instagram, it's not a cold message. They're in your thing, right? Like they're there. They have access to you. You have access to them. I don't consider that a cold message. If you see that, hey, they're rocking a workout, or they're starting a fitness routine, or they're, training for a half marathon, or they, just finished having a baby, or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It can literally be anything. They got a new dog and you want to bring it up? Sure. They got baby goats in the back of the car and you've got questions? 100% reach out to that person and be like, what? Are you okay? And what is happening? And do you need Zaya? No, but seriously, it doesn't have to be, hey, join my team. Hey, buy the light and tights. And be like, hey, tell me about the goats. Like, let's start there and let's backtrack, right? So 1 post or live or story sequence, family, travel, house, goats. It doesn't have to be Zaya. 2 follow-ups, Zaya 100% direct related, and then 3 reach outs, new conversations. Ideally, you're not going 12 weeks in and then finding out their dog's name, in grade 2. However, keep it connected and then bring it to Zaya fairly quickly because it gets awkward really fast. So the keys there, those are the actionable items. Those are really the keys to success. I mean, ask any of the leaders here, and that's probably what they do on a repetitive basis, right? But the key is to start thinking differently. So when I'm scrolling, if I scroll, I don't scroll very often, but when I scroll, it's a very specific thing I'm after. I am looking for people that I can have business conversations with. I'm looking for people who could use this as a benefit. And when you start looking for people like that and looking for the opportunity to bring it up and looking for the connection that you can make, it's friggin' everywhere. It is like plenty of fish on Instagram. It's just everywhere. They're everywhere. But if you think, oh man, I just really suck at recruiting and I can't, and I'm scrolling and no, she wouldn't, and no, they can't, they definitely can't. They've got 4 kids. It's like, that's a lot. And no, she's not going to be able to either. And you're just going to think no's and no's and no's. And your confidence and your belief is just going to go to crap. And you're not going to do any actionable items. And then you're going to try again the next day. And then you're going to try again the next day. And because you had false expectations about social selling and network marketing, probably going to drop off. And this is going to be really frustrating for you, if I'm being honest. Okay. So just keep in mind that when you think abundance and when you think I'm going to scroll, I'm going to look, like when I look at reels, I'm looking for ones that I'm going to do so that I can grow my followers. No, but I'm thinking of ones that I'm going to do. I'm not just thinking, oh, geez, that was really cute. Oh, muffin. No, I'm not looking for enjoyment. I'm literally looking for just business purposes, right? It's not for creation really. It's for business purposes on there. And when you switch that, it also makes it easier for you to put your phone down more, to be honest. If you're unsure of how to start conversations, ask people if they've heard of Zaya. It's like a great way to start, right? The lady with the 4 goats, after that, be like, hey, by the way, have you heard of Zaya? They're like pet friendly. We need to chat, right? And then there's cycles of success. You're booking parties from orders, whether they come in from your VIP and they haven't had a party yet, or whether they come in from parties. You're talking to hostesses about the rep opportunity. That's a friggin' non-negotiable, right? You're getting their businesses started, because once they sign up, it's not like, peace out, good luck, have fun. No, it's, hey, how can I help? Yes, we have a crap ton of resources, and literally a gorilla could probably rank advance with the systems that we have. However, that does not mean that someone might not need a little bit of like encouragement, motivation, someone to have in their corner. It helps. It helps, right? So, and that's why it's good to have conversations with the people on your team on a regular basis. In order for this to work, all of it to work, you have to have non-negotiables and you have to have bare minimums. For me, my bare minimums is, what do I want to do on days that I don't want to do anything? You have to ask yourself that, and then you have to write it down, and then you have to follow it. What do I want to do on the days that I don't or can't or emotionally are unable to do anything? What is my bare minimum? Figure that out. Make it in a place, write it down so that even on your crap days, you're going to do those 2 things or those 3 things or that 1 thing. Bare minimums, and then non-negotiables. What are the non-negotiables for your parties? What are the non-negotiables for your business, I should say? And for me, one of my non-negotiables is to talk to the hostesses about the rep opportunity. That's a non-negotiable, and you guys know all that, and you probably do it all. But a lot of Zaya reps, if you've ever scrolled Zaya marketing and ate popcorn and just enjoyed some of that, you'll probably see that people ask sometimes some really foolish questions. And they have no idea what they're doing. And they're like, oh, I should probably book parties if I want rewards, or I should set up a shopping link if I want to get half price stuff. Yeah, you probably should, but maybe someone could help you out. I'm always like, my gosh, come on. But non-negotiables aren't for, not everyone has them is what I'm saying, but you guys are doing a lot of these things already. For me, it's every order. You book them in for a shopping event, every hostess, book them in to be a rep, right? Have that conversation, talk to them about the options. Does anyone have any questions about that stuff? I kind of like to go over it because it's really good just to repeat it, but also just for anybody watching the recording, we've had a bunch of new reps as well. And it's just kind of good to hear it again. No questions? No? Okay. Now, last month, we recruited a bunch of people. Let's see here. Yeah, I could 100%, we could do a recruiting training. 36 people last month we grew. That's really good. We're at 565 for the team. Ideally, those 36 people stay and appreciate the discount. and maybe earn an income if that's what they want and need, or maybe they want to do this. You know, I was actually talking to someone who did sign up on someone else's team, like your guys' team, and she said, I'm all in. Like, I'm all in. I want to do, like, this is it. Like, I want to quit my job and do this. Like, I was like, whoa, 100% I'm for that. But like, you're a weekend. Let's just set a foundation here. Let's do this. Super excited about her. However, I do want to say, let's work on helping those 36 reps. So if you've signed reps, if your reps have signed reps, get in their corner, right? Let them know that you're there. Yes, we have great systems, tools, resources, guides, posts, videos, trainings. Like, we've got all kinds of things. And I mean, we can sit there and keep saying we have all kinds of things, or we can just say, hey, I'd love to help you. You know, where are you at? What do you want to know what your next step is? Some people just don't know what to do first, right? So reach out and help if you can. And let's continue to apparently recruit like badasses. So I don't feel like there needs to be a recruiting training, more so just, let's continue to remind people of the amazing systems and stuff that we have on this team, and continue to be super positive. And like, it's just crazy. I have to tell you a story. We were asked to do this thing for Thanksgiving. They're bringing Canadian Thanksgiving to Utah. Don't ask me why. Just anyways, I told them it's really not that big of a deal here. Like, we eat turkey, we have pie, we move on. It's not like a month process. It's not like a 2-week thing where we all take days off and travel, and like the airports don't shut down. And anyways, Ruth was like, no, this is a big deal. I was like, okay, fine. So they're taking Canadian Thanksgiving to Utah, and with that, Rafa reached out and said, I liked your idea of the video that you did at base camp, and I want to do something like that. So I asked Ruth to collect all these videos from senior directors and above, and like what they're grateful for. So I was like, oh, that's an awesome idea. You guys know I love the videos, right? Anyway, so I went to try and do this video like 63 times today. And every time I would either burst into tears or just start laughing because I was like telling a story that was funny, and they don't get it. So it's, obviously I'm not sending that. I also thought maybe I should just do the jumpsuit comparison video for corporate. And I just feel like that would make their whole Thanksgiving. Like, that would just bring it home for them. But I won't. Anyways, the story is that Rafa, I sent him a message. I said, I'm really struggling with this. Like, having a hard time. Like, I'm grateful for so much. I'm thankful for so much. And I don't even know. He's like, it's so funny that you said that, because I was expecting your video to come in first. And I said, why? And he's like, because you're always practicing gratitude. Your team is always practicing gratitude. Whatever comes their way, they're always positive. They're always uplifting. They're always supporting each other. Any chat, message, anything like that, it's just like, it's constant. You guys are constantly just positive. And the reason I bring that up is because they take notice. It's not just me. It's not just us that takes notice. It's literally corporate. It's Rafa. It's Ruth. It's Corinne. It's the Bradleys. They take notice of the positivity. So I wanted to keep that in mind. And if there is no questions, no, apparently I just like talking because I'm 24 minutes in. I do want to end with this. Like I said, we've got a bunch of calls coming up. I'm super excited about the growth, and not only that, like the people that we've been signing up, they're having fun, they're rocking it, they're appreciating the discount. It's like, it's amazing. It's amazing. So we're all doing such a great job. This team is phenomenal. Moving forward, I want us to be on the same page. When there are things like coupons that come out, I think Katie Harlan said it right. And this was probably 3 years ago. I heard her say it once, and I just didn't understand what she said until I was a couple years in, and I was like, that's what she means. When something is launched, or when, Zaya Marketing says, hey, you should do this 30-day challenge, or this 1-week thing, or look at this, or look at that, and everybody just takes it and goes with it in their VIPs, which is great if you want to do that. But you don't have to do every single thing. When you see something amazing, great graphics, all the things, and you just launched something last week and now it's like, no, I'm going to do this. And then the next thing that comes, no, I'm going to do this and I'm going to run with that. That can get exhausting. And if you feel exhausted, I want you to know that that's normal. We were thrown all kinds of things in September, all kinds of things in an already incredibly busy season for us. And the 20% coupons were, to me, I felt like they were very overwhelming and they almost paralyzed me in my business. I had a really hard time with them. I'm going to be honest with you because I like to be honest. However, I want to tell you that so that you don't think that it's just really easy for me to run my business when there's stuff like that coming at me. That's really hard. Not only that, the logistics of it, to try and get the coupons and then try to figure out where the heck do these coupons go? Because I can't set up a spreadsheet. Stephanie knows, right? Everyone knows I can't do that. So I was very overwhelmed. And then I had a moment where I thought of Katie Harlan and what she said one day: when everyone is going right, go left. You do not have to do what everyone else is doing. In fact, it sometimes doesn't work. There were 4 or 5 days where every single Zaya rep that I know on Facebook, not talking about just this team, but every single Zaya rep, not 100%, but I would say 90% of the Zaya reps were offering free coupons everywhere, 20% off. Get 20% off anything. I have them for you. Here they are. And I just was like, I don't know if that's going to work. I don't think that would work. And it didn't really work. I know myself, I think I used 4. Like, I think my customers used 4 because I wasn't pushing them. I wasn't setting up 30 VIP links because why? I wasn't giving them out to people in my VIP because they're going to buy anyways. And I didn't want to give the idea that this stuff wasn't worth the price. I wanted to use it for something special, to use it to book a party. I wanted to use it to move my business forward, to grow my network, to do whatever. I had these ideas, but I want to tell you that I wasn't able to use those ideas as much as I could because of the paralyzed feeling that I got from the overwhelming coupons. Now, I say this to you, and I don't usually talk negatively about anything from corporate because I love that they always have our best interests at heart. I still believe that they had their our best interests at heart. I just didn't think that it was effectively executed. I think they could have done it in a different way. Maybe use the coupons for people who bought in 2022 and haven't bought again, or maybe used it for people booking in for shopping events or for whatever. I thought that maybe it could have came at us in a different way. However, we could have been creative. And a lot of us were. Don't get me wrong. I think it was so great when I did see that you guys used it in such a way that would grow your business. So proud. And I think that was awesome. If you used it to try to get just to get orders, I did too. So this isn't me on a high horse over here. I'm just saying that I think moving forward with the coupons, and if they offer something like that again, I'll have to, I want to be more of a support and jump on live on the team page and be like, hey guys, let's try and do this in a more effective way. Here's some ideas, right? And I did throw up some ideas and I know you guys took advantage of those and I think that's great. But I just think that when everyone, literally everyone is going right, it's okay to go left. It's okay not to use them the same way that everybody else is. And if I'm wrong, that's okay. I'm okay to be wrong as well. That's just my opinion. My opinion isn't, it's not written in gold. It's just, that's my opinion on the coupons. And if you felt a certain way about them, just know that I did too. And moving forward, I feel a lot better about them in October because they're for closing parties, and that 100% I can work with, right? We can book more parties from that. We can use them more effectively. I hope that you guys agree. Also, I do want to remind people that this is a growing team. I talk about recruiting, I talk about new reps, I talk about helping new reps, and we do incentives about recruiting month after month. Not only just this team, but just the business in general, incentivize growth. So if at any point you get frustrated, and I know there's only a select few, that the incentives are only recruiting based, you join network marketing and I can't help you there. However, just know that this team, and specifically our team and our type of leadership team, culture, environment, community, we want to share this with others. We want to grow as a group. Um, we want to uplift others and inspire others and have them inspire and uplift us. And we will continue to do so. At no point is there any pressure to recruit. At no point, if you came to me and you had 0 recruits, would I not have time for you? At no point do I look at people's downline and be like, yeah, she should get 20% of my time, but this person should get 80%. And, nope, she's not going to be invited to the training because clearly she doesn't have a team. I've never done that, ever, nor will I ever, because that's stupid. But I am recruiting focused. I mean, hello, I'm not sure if you've been living under a rock. I'm pretty big on recruiting. It's sort of my favorite thing. So I just wanted to be clear that this type of thing will continue. And I'm sorry if that triggers people or bothers them, or they think that they're being left out because they don't want to recruit. I'm sorry that you feel like that. However, I do feel there's a place for you here as well. You do not have to recruit to be part of Teams I Aspire. You can 100% have a place here, have success here, have support here, and not ever grow a team. It's 100% fine. But just know that when I'm fired up and I'm going live and I'm doing a training, it's probably going to come back to recruiting at some point. Just is. That's just the way it works. That's just the way that I work. So I won't apologize for that, but I do want to make sure that everyone was clear and on the same page there when it comes to our team, and not only what is thrown at us, but what we're throwing out there in terms of incentives and just the vibe. Okay. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about and you're confused, don't worry about it. It doesn't involve you, I guess. Okay. Does anyone have any questions about October's promotions from corporate? I didn't go over any of them, but they're pretty much the same as August and September. Plus, you can now get gifts when you rank advanced. Sorry, Jessica, you rank advanced in the wrong month. Welcome to my first 6 ranks with Zaya. It was like, I rank advanced. Hey, anyone who rank advanced, get free Nikes. It was literally the day after. I was like, are you kidding me? Nikes. I missed out on Nikes 4 times. I missed out on a laptop twice. Like, man, there's nothing that, I don't know. I think it's awesome that they're doing this again. So it was, you can see the graphic. It's AirPods. I think it's a gift card, AirPods, a Mac, right? And then there was something else. Or was it just the 3? A gift card. Oh, a watch. Stephanie is literally like violently, you idiot. My gosh. You noticed nothing. Yeah, so a watch. So there's 4 things. So gift card, AirPods, watch, MacBook. I think it was in those 4. So that's amazing. Sorry, Jessica. Yeah, you'll just have to rank advance again, 100%. And everyone else has to rank advance because you guys need to take advantage of those gifts. And they'll know Sarah Bernard did not get a gift from a rank advance, but her whole team did. That's what I want them to know. I want all the MacBooks over here. You guys have to get them and then complain with me. Okay, so if anyone has any questions about corporate you forget the question now and you have, you got to get clarification. I think that was the only thing. The goal diggers, the rank advance gifts, the coupons, right? I think that was it. I don't know. I got nothing. Anyways, I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I just realized that I missed the executive and above calls, executive and above call, but Brianne is filling me in, so I will fill you in on any of that. Whatever, I assume nothing is new from that. I feel like there was something else and I can't think of it. This is the day. What was it? Oh yeah, Basecamp, 100% it's booked. Like it is booked in the books, reserved. Literally, I'm getting the discount code from the hotel next week to book rooms. Oh, yes. Thank you so much, Jenna. Yes, that's exactly it. Basecamp's booked. They are doing a Thanksgiving promo. It is starting Friday and it's going to Monday. Monday will then start the Make Room Monday for the week. There was an option of including it in the Thanksgiving Day sale, but I was like, I guess because they just asked me. No, they asked a few of us, and I was like, no, that's too much. That's like, I feel like that's confusing. So just do the Thanksgiving and then just do the make room Monday. So that's what they're doing. Friday to Sunday, guys. I have no idea what the deals are. If Lois usually knows what we did last year, but she's watching Blue Jays, I think. But we did have something last year, I believe. So it'll be something like that. Rafa didn't give any details. And that's going to go for that many days, and then make room Monday for the week long. Yeah. Mini kits are only guaranteed till the end of this month. Just, yeah. And I mean, I don't often say this, but those kits, guys, like fire, those mini bundle deals, mini kits, friggin' go sell the crap out of them because, and again, you'll never hear me say this again, but those starter kits are absolutely incredible. If you are not talking to people about those kits, that is like outlandish. You're literally sitting on like a $400 value mini kit, and what is it, $350? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So definitely go and talk to them. And yes, the sponsor gets one and the enrollee gets three. Double hostess rewards before Christmas. They don't usually. No, they did that in November. They did do that in November last year. So that could be a possibility. I'll try and get Rafa, right? Steph, did they do that in November last year? Yeah, double hostess rewards. And they did it the year before.
2 years in a row, they did it in November.
Yeah, so they'll probably do that again. They do like making sure people book in parties for November. Okay, and then the last thing was you have until November 30th for your enrollees to get to a certain number with the Gold Diggers. Last year it was November 20th. Am I right? It was a weird number, but this year it's till the end of November. So if you have 3 reps over August, September, and October, they need to get to $1,600 in PV combined. And then if you have the 4, I think it's 3,000 or something. Yes, double hostess in November. Definitely coupons for still signing people up. Blue Jays have been eliminated. Oh, sorry, I keep bringing it up. Okay, thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you all. You have no idea. Like I said, 63 times trying to do a video for the Thanksgiving they're going to be doing in Utah, and I still haven't done it. So I'm going to attempt that soon. I just want to say thank you so much for being here and for being positive and for keeping things positive in chats and just freaking rocking it. I mean, 36 people this month, 18 people hitting the 1001, and just the shout outs. There was like, 50 comments already? Like, that's amazing, right? That's amazing. Lois can't find last year's Thanksgiving sale. What the frick is happening? Are you drunk? Like, normally you just find things and you have them and you're like, they're there. Okay, we're gonna have to chat. Lois, she's not been feeling well, so I'm gonna give her a pass here. And I'm sure Krista has it in some sort of album booked. Thanksgiving 2022 Zaya promo. Can you just go look? I know you have that album. Krista.
He has it in his scrapbook.
She does. She scrapbooked it. 100% she scrapbooked it.
100%. Okay, wait. Did I miss the bus while everybody was on the boat? Where are we going for friggin' base camp?
You didn't hear?
Okay, listen, you people.
We're
Do you know how many hours a day I work?
going so close.
It's ridiculous.
Bermuda.
Yes, I know people there. I can stay for free. I'm in.
I'm in. It's the same. Delta PEI. Sorry. That's a little bit of a downer after that.
Fine.
Bermuda would be great. Sure. I'll put in a word for next year. Actually, Bree wants us to come to Texas next year. And I was like, well, we'll see. Texas.
Can we shoot guns?
I'm going to say that's the reason why we're not going. We cannot bring Nikki to Texas. It's a hard no.
I'll take my own plane.
Stephanie and I could not contain you.
Probably not.
It will just end badly. I'm surprised they let you into Utah. Let's be honest. Okay. Krista, have you found it? Okay. No album. Okay. Whatever. Anyways, I'll just ask Rafa. Actually, I'll just ask him right now. Just one second. But usually it's like a gift card promo. It's a, what's the Thanksgiving promo? Don't be a jerk. Maybe not, maybe harsh. I said please. So we'll wait for that. But yeah, usually it's they did a gift card. They did a what did they do? Thought it was a
Yeah,
free.
like spend so much, get a certain amount of gift card.
Yeah, maybe that's what it
Was
was.
it that? There was like two amounts.
Yes, there was two
You,
amounts. That's why it was.
I don't know if that was Thanksgiving or some other random promo they did, but
Okay, I don't know.
I remember doing that at some point.
I don't remember doing that either. Okay, I don't know. He's apparently just not answering me and back in gift boxes. We didn't have those. That's 12 days of Christmas, Lois. Oh man. We gotta go. Lois. 12 days of Christmas. And it wasn't even a good day. Why would you bring that up? We're not even ending on a good note. Who wants Zaya gift boxes? No one. They're empty when you get them. I hope they don't bring them back. They were terrible. Oh, you did find it. Krista, I knew you would. Oh my gosh, she found it.
This is just the US one.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
it was spend 100, get 15, spend 200, get 40. Just electronic gift cards toward the next purchase.
Fine.
Yeah.
That was
That's all.
okay, I guess.
And it just, yeah, it was only 3 days.
Yeah. Okay. They'll do something similar. I'll tell them to make it awesome though. Okay. And yeah, I wonder if they'll turn off the coupons when they do that. No way. I don't know. I'll get clarification. Sandy, the gift boxes, they weren't even boxes. They weren't. They were like sleeves. You couldn't even fit joggers in there. Like, what are you going to put in there? Paperwork. You're giving people paperwork for Christmas. They were perfect. They were really good. Letter mail, also great. But yeah, nothing else. Anyways, we're not going to end on the gift boxes. I'm going to tell you a story, just quick. People are like, and done. So tonight was the first time that my oldest, who is a keeper in soccer, she's a rock star, played out. And it was literally like I was watching under 5 soccer. Like I was expecting her to pick dandelions. And it's just like, this is going to be so exciting. She's never played soccer before out, ever. And I was like, oh my gosh. And they started her. And at that point, I was like, is the coach drunk? Like, does she not know how terrible she is? She's not good. She's not good. She's never played soccer. She's only caught the ball. Anyways, the game starts and you can tell she's just super excited. She's just jumping up and down. Apparently she was intimidating the other girls, like on the team. No one wanted to go near her. And when they did, she would like hip check them and not get called for it. So she probably knocked down 5 or 6 girls this whole game. And we were just like, what is happening? Anyway, she took the ball up, she passed it, and like someone shot and it didn't go in, but she turns around and, Mom, did you see? Did you see? I ran up with the ball. I was like, oh my gosh. First of all, it's AA junior high soccer. Like she looks like she made the team because of inclusion at this point. If I'm being honest, I was like, great job, Izzy. Great job. I'm so proud of you. And all the other parents are like, oh, that's so nice. That's so nice that she's playing. I was just like, I was dying. The woman beside me, who I usually sit by, was like, she's like, I'm embarrassed. Like, you're embarrassing me, Sarah. I'm so sorry, but I was so happy. And Isabel we were both so happy. But then as I realized people were looking at us, I was like, yeah, no, they think they think East Wilshire is a really good school. Anyways, it was great. She got in the car and we were super happy, but she didn't get yellow carded. And I think the ref let a lot go because he also was on that thought process. And girls were just falling left, right, and center. It was awesome. It was great. We lost, but I mean, it was a good game. We were super excited. She also came running over to me, like at the end, like, you know, like just like, Mom, Did you see? I was like, I saw the whole thing. It was awesome. Great job. Do you want to go to Wendy's? She's like, I sure do. I was like, yeah, no, we're never going back to Montague, just so you know. Anyways, good thing my license plate says Zaya Boss. I hope you guys have a great night. I'm going to bed. If you have any questions, let me know, but keep an eye out for the events because I'm just going to be like putting a bunch in there. Probably 3, 4 in the next week, for the next 2 to 3 weeks to come. I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks so much for the laughs. Lois, we'll talk tomorrow.